Hello everyone and welcome to my Venom tutorial. To build this mask, you're going to need a face cast or a styrofoam head like this one. Make sure you apply Vaseline before starting to build your prosthetic, otherwise it might stick to your mold. I used polymorph to sculpt the eyes and the teeth. You just need to add it to some hot water and then you can sculpt it into whatever you want. I made the basic shape with my hands and then I placed it down on my mold so it fit my head perfectly. Then I just rolled out some tiny pieces to make the teeth. Now for the prosthetic itself, I'm gonna mix some liquid latex with flour. You want to make sure it is mixed well and then apply it directly to your face mold, and to smooth it out you can just add latex. Make sure you glue the teeth while the latex is still wet, and then to make the gums, I added some tissue paper and latex to cover the top of the teeth. I let it dry overnight, and this is the final result once it dried. Before painting, I am applying a translucent powder so the paint will stick better. I'm gonna use alcohol activated paints. I'm gonna start with the black and just color everything. I could have made this step while the prosthetic was already on my face, but since my right eye was completely covered, I knew I wouldn't be doing a great job at painting, so I preferred to paint everything before applying it to my face. For the gums, I went in with this warm pink tone, and then for the mouth area, I went with a bright and darker red to add some depth to it. Some teeth ended up falling off, but that was fine because it actually made it a lot easier to paint, and then I just stick it back in with some spirit gum. Then I'm gonna add some transparent jelly to the eye and teeth so that they look a little more gross. After the paint is all dry, it's time to remove the prosthetic. You need to be very careful and start with the edges with some translucent powder to loosen up the prosthetic, and do not pull because it might rip it off. Everything came out perfectly in the end, so let's just jump into application. Here I'm grabbing a bald cap and tracing the middle of my head because we're only going to need half a bald cap. And I also did makeup off camera on the left side of my face since the other side is gonna be fully covered. Secure your hair with some pins and then place the bald cap where you want it. Secure it with pins. You want to make sure you add some Vaseline to those baby hairs. We don't want to lose them. And then you can apply some adhesive. I chose Prosthetic, but you can also use spirit gum. Then you want to trace the edges of your mask on your face so you can apply glue to all the necessary parts. And then place it carefully. Make sure you press it down all over the mask so it sticks well. And to hide the edges of the mask, I added some more liquid latex and tissue paper. After everything dries out, you want to go in with some black to blend the mask with your bald cap and your neck. Now the thing about Venom is that he's very gooey and drippy, so I used Jellyfix by Kryolan to create this droopy, slimy effect. Make sure you do not apply hot gelatin to your skin, you might burn yourself, and also this stuff smells really bad. I am warning you, even after the mask dried out, it still smells, it smells terrible. I don't even know how to describe it, but the final look was totally worth it. It looks very cool, very slimy. It dries really quickly, it's very easy to remove from your skin, and I just love the effect. I added some extra lines with some eyeliner to make sure the mask looked like it was blending with my skin a little more. Then I decided to add clear gelatin to the teeth to make it look like drool. I mean, Venom is always like slimy, and this really complemented everything. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions about this tutorial. And I also wanted to thank you for 200,000 subscribers. This is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see, and I will see you guys very, very soon.